Nice. I love this. I love that you bought.
All right, we're going.
Or you brought your robe.
I knew it was going to be a good idea. I had a feeling. I was like, why not? It's cold. It looks like a coat.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right.
We're live?
We're live. We're live. Welcome to the Thread Count podcast. My name is Shannon Laleem.
I'm Gracie Caves.
And I'm gay. And this is a threesome that I signed up for on Hinge.
You never know what you get swiping.
Yeah, a couple seeking singles. Thanks for having me on the podcast.
You brought robes for us, except they're filled with semen, and we're just sticking in them.
Yeah.
We're just sticking to them.
Yeah, they got to peel them off like a fucking dirty Band-Aid.
Robes are
dry
always
up
sticky
and become part of my skin, and then when I take it off, I'll be like Hellraiser.
Where'd you get these sippy cups? I like them.
Amazon. This podcast is sponsored by Amazon.
You should get these guys to sponsor you. The double-handed
And
sippy
send
cup.
people home with one.
I hope you're not
get them labeled.
I am.
Yeah,
But it's
I had
okay.
a feeling because
I should have asked that prior.
There's cat hair fucking everywhere.
What are you,
dude.
fucking gay, dude? You're allergic to cats.
Allergic to puss.
You're allergic
Yeah,
to puss.
puss.
What do you want from me, dude?
Oh, my God. So this is Casey Graves, comedian, actor, podcaster, producer.
A dirty little secret.
We all have one.
I was calling you a dirty little secret.
Oh. That's me.
He's the dirty little secret.
This is me and my robe I got from, guess where I got this from?
Where?
Bed Bath & Beyond.
No way,
Ooh.
dude.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
bought this like 5 years ago.
For
Was
Christmas.
it expensive?
It was like $40.
Not bad.
Yeah, like $39.99. I bought it, and I was on a
$39.
That's nice.
cruise or like you know when people want to do crazy things for New Year's and they don't know what to do. When in doubt, the best thing you can do one time, if you want to make it an annual thing with your friends, but go on one of those boats that just takes you out to sea and parties. You just bring your own alcohol.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They provide food, or you have food, and then like they have a theme, and like the theme was like 70s. And I was like, me and my buddies, we just wanted to wear fedoras and fucking pimp robes.
Yeah.
And we all got bathrobes that look like this, so
Yeah.
we're the talk of the town.
Dang.
What happened on that boat?
Yeah.
Stays
just
on that
dudes?
boat.
Yeah. What
We all-
happened on that fucking
we all,
boat?
you know,
Someone peed in a butt in that boat.
we all were being fellas.
Did it
you
look
know.
like this? Did
Was it-
situations end in multiple
Did
people in a
anything,
bed?
Was the implication?
There was no beds on this boat.
There were no beds.
Oh, okay.
However, anybody could fuck around on the bow and the stern
Oh shit.
with someone's
shit.
stern.
Yeah.
Ooh.
You know,
Whoa, he
check
loves
in the mirror.
He loves it when I
Yeah,
bow.
I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do that a bunch, just so you know. Sorry, it's not up high enough, but it's okay.
I like
Damn.
that.
We check it.
It's very clever.
Check it.
That's crazy. That's crazy. So you're from Florida originally, or what?
Born and raised in South Florida. My mom's side was all from like New York,
Yeah.
and they all moved down here. My dad's side's from Vero Beach, Florida. I went to Cardinal Gibbons, which is you guys are from here, right?
No.
Oh yeah, you're from Buffalo.
No.
What? Yeah. What's your social security number?
6'9".
We should just list a bunch. It's got to be someone's.
Whatever yours
What's
is.
your
but
mom's maiden name?
Beth. I don't know.
Beth.
No,
is,
it's just you just gave us all the history of where your whole family has like came from. So now it's like we have almost every detail we could answer. What's your
You're
first
right.
pet's name?
I should have stuck with one. So yes, I am from here.
Yeah, you are from
Next
here.
question.
So, you went to college at FSU or what?
FSU.
Tallahassee, baby.
Yeah.
FSU.
Yes.
Fuck you.
FSU, motherfucker.
Yeah.
You?
FSU.
FS me,
Yeah.
FS we.
And that
She.
means fuck suck.
Yeah.
Yeah. FSU.
This is a whole different person I've seen. Besides
Really?
like growlers and
I
giggles.
usually don't talk. Yeah.
Yeah, I've never seen this guy.
Sorry.
I think it's the robe.
What do you want to suck him now?
It's the robe.
Well, when I saw you at Growlers and I was like, "Where's Shannon?" And you're like, "She's a little sick and I'm just doing the show myself." And I'm like,
It was very normal. Yeah.
and then you're like, "Welcome back. Our guest is gay." And I was like, "Hey, there he is."
yeah.
You're like showing yourself here,
Yeah.
which
Yeah.
I'm saying, yeah.
Thank you, dude. It's making me smile.
You know? Yeah.
Now FSU.
Awkwardheimer over here.
Tell me,
Yeah. Dude, I'm Cillian Murphy.
Cillian Murphy.
Instead of Cillian
We have the
Murphy?
idea to do a
I'm
Cillian
Cillian
Murphy
Murphy.
sketch.
Silly.
I'm Cillian Murphy doing stupid things. And then
You
being
should.
Like, I'm Cillian Murphy.
You should. You know how black people in Africa are like wishing everyone happy birthday. That's like a trend now. You can send African tribes like $20 to be like, "Happy birthday, Shannon! Happy birthday!"
Cameo.
Oh, like a cameo?
It's an African cameo.
That
Oh
sounds
my
pretty
God.
fucked up.
Well, hang in there. Well, no. It's kind of like a good
We're feeding
donation.
Yeah, if you give money to them, they probably can like eat forever. That's infinity money.
Yeah. Lo and behold, like you do something like that, right? But like you do like a kind of like a cameo or like a call out vid to what's his name, Cillian Murphy. What's his
Oh
name?
yeah,
Yeah.
Killian
Yeah,
Murphy.
Cillian.
Silly boy
You go-
Murphy.
You call out and be like, he's my father. He's neglected me for my whole life. Look at the resemblance, this and that.
Oh
like,
shit.
And like
What if he is my dad?
you get on the View. Next thing you know, like you're on the View from this with your robe and a mic. Like you can go far
In a bed.
Like it's kind of like a quick grab to be like, yeah, he's never. I wanted to see.
He's never like a fucking.
I wanted to see the premiere, but he's like, shut the fuck up and live in your house in fucking Lake Worth because you're worth lakes.
Worthless.
You work lace piece of
Worthless.
shit.
That's
I
what we
don't know.
say.
Yeah.
No,
You look just like him.
Do I?
well,
I don't know if I
Joey
do.
gets Killian Murphy. He also gets Matt Rife.
before the
Before the-
teeth
before the teeth.
upgrade. I got the
Before
old
the
Matt
And
plastic
Rife.
surgery.
he got like
Premature.
implants in his cheeks.
Yeah, they're a little bit too poppy.
They're a little bit. Yeah, they're a little bit sharper. He's also a little bit taller. He's also a little bit more muscular.
Matt
He's-
What
Ruff.
the fuck is going on? Fuck
Fucking
that
Matt
guy,
Ruff
dude.
over here.
I don't like that.
You also have some celebrity lookalikes.
Name him. I already know what you're gonna say. Obama.
That's the number
That's
one.
exactly what I was
gonna say.
thinking.
I thought- I was
We're
gonna
not
say
talking
Chris
about your
Rock.
dick. We're talking about your face. Joey was like saying, "Who is it?" I don't even freaking remember the guy's name.
Jasey Stathy.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's not his name, but
Stathy.
yeah.
Jason Statham.
that's not his name. Look at that. Yeah,
I know that's not his name. I was saying it earlier to be funny. I
I
was calling
know.
you Jasey Stathy, and Shannon
Yeah.
was like, "That's not fucking the name." And I'm like,
Are you high right now?
"Well, I don't know."
Do you ever
dude.
get nervous?
Does a fish
Are
swim
you
in the
single?
water,
I
dude?
heard you fuck your girl. Is it true? You getting money?
Sometimes,
Finish
dude,
that.
if she allows it.
I was wondering if you were going to.
Do I get money for it?
Joey doesn't listen to modern day music.
Oh, is that a song? Dude?
Yeah, we just
I don't
like
know
did.
what's going on, really.
Yeah,
I kind of just live under a potato.
he's
I have a
pretty.
cat hair in my mouth.
Oh no, dude, and you're allergic.
No, I don't think that's cat hair, dude. Look at all the hair on you,
It's
dude.
probably 1,000 stitch cat hair from the Chinese making this.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Chinese, man. You know you're making the nice.
We're not even talking
Oh
about
my
felines. They just found a cool
Now,
cat out there and fuck-
Tell us about FSU. What did you go to school for?
Dude, I went to school for
You read the scroll?
business. Yeah, I went to scroll. I was in Skyrim University, and no, I went to school for business. I flunked calculus, like business calc, and my teacher hated me. And
You get a liberal
What a
arts degree.
bitch, dude.
yeah, he didn't like that. I called him the Black Monopoly Man because he
Oh,
was
I don't know if
literally
he's
a
a bitch
black
anymore.
dude, bald as shit, with a big white mustache. And I bought him one of those eyeglasses during finals, and I was like, maybe this will
Bump my grade. You
yeah,
were
well,
like,
I was like, maybe this will help you see that I wasn't cheating because he thought I was cheating on one of my tests.
ooh.
Dang.
And I gave him the Monopoly. I went on Amazon and got.
Didn't everyone cheat? Wasn't that just the thing? You had to cheat to get by. You had to cheat to get
Yeah, but
into
he
the schools.
really.
Were you cheating?
No, I didn't cheat. Genuinely, like I got so
Not on
pissed
that test.
that I cheated in school for sure, but not on that. I got mad that out of all the tests I didn't cheat on. It was the ones he's called me out for. So I was like, you know.
Yeah.
But business calc didn't do that. Switched it up to social science,
Social
the most
science.
bullshit degree,
Yeah.
and then just lied tooth and nail through some job interviews. It's all about who you know. People connected
Who you
me.
blow?
Who you blow?
Who you suck.
Who you
That's
fuck?
there.
Yeah.
Who you fuck?
Who
Who you duck?
Who you metaphorically
And where
fuck.
when you tuck?
When you talk.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Shucks.
And where you shuck?
Yeah,
You
where
can
you
like an
shuck.
oyster.
Yeah. crack my ass like an oyster, Papa. Sorry, dude. I'm gonna say. What?
You'll get the groove of where
Yeah.
you want to be.
Yeah.
I see it.
Yeah.
Why don't you do stand up? That's my question.
I tried.
did.
You're with
I
this
did
fuck.
for a little bit, and it went really bad.
Yeah.
Please tell me about this.
Yeah, I said I was gonna I don't even want to say it on this, but kill powerful people and stuff like that. What are you gonna do, man?
Kill powerful people.
Yeah,
That's
I
what
was
you opened up with.
Yeah, I was
Yeah.
planning it out, just yelling it, doing
That-
stuff.
He
like
would
that.
just yell, and then he would stare at people and pretend to cry.
Oh, you did political
I'd
shit.
pretend to cry, not really, but just stare at people, pretend to calm, pretend to cry.
Oh yeah, that's like autistic crowd work.
Yeah, it wasn't good.
It was autistic crowd work.
It was bad.
He would just stare at people and be like, meh.
The problem is, some comics would gas me up and be like, "Oh, that's fucking great," and then
He had a
I'd be
couple
doing
things
it,
that
and
he'd say.
everyone besides them would be like,
Yeah.
"Get this fucking guy out of here."
You did that for 5 minutes.
No, I'd always end
No,
early
he
or get
would
pulled
get
down
pulled
early.
down early all the time. People would take him off stage, which
So-
that doesn't happen a lot.
That's why I don't do it. And I
It doesn't happen as much
I
as it
wasn't
should.
doing music when I was trying it, and I played music forever. And then by stopping doing it, and by her starting comedy, it led me to.
It was kind of crazy
me, yeah.
that people would pull you off stage because they let so much shit fly on stage sometimes that I'm like, it's kind of crazy that they would pull him down.
It is.
He wasn't saying anything, but still.
It is subjective, but once somebody really doesn't like you,
Yeah.
that kind of sucks. I know a friend of mine who just shit on the venue, and because it wasn't even a thing, but the owner or the guys running the show was that just because I don't know him, he can't shit on the venue kind of thing. It's
Yeah.
it's we have that.
Yeah,
People
For sure.
People click up and play favorites, and
I feel like
you just
that's.
weren't favorited by those people.
I feel like at the same time though, that's kind of one of the number one rules.
I think
is,
I was out of line.
Don't shit on the venue.
I was also out of line a little bit. I was like,
I've done
I'm
it.
gonna kill the blah 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 blah.
I
blah.
know, but it's I feel like that's asking for trouble sometimes.
Do you remember when I shit on the venue that you hosted and the fucking owner was there with his Star of David tattoo?
Yeah, yeah.
I clipped it. I put it online. It's that's funny. I mean, I guess it's how you do it.
It depends. Yeah, it depends on what it's about. I guess.
Were you there after the show? Shannon was like, "Yo, the guy that you just kind of did crowd work on and shit on his Star David tattoo, that was the owner."
Oh, yeah. I don't think it was a big deal though.
It wasn't.
Yeah.
At all.
No,
I was there for that.
Yeah.
There's a certain level to things. It's it's funny that there's all these pictures of these weird dogs and stuff. It's okay,
It's
there's
only
one
a
thing,
big deal,
but
yeah.
then it's being this place sucks. You guys suck. I hate this. When people do that shit on
That's gay.
stage, it's
Yeah.
yo, just don't go up then. Don't
Yeah.
be here. Get the fuck out of here.
They have a gay fucking bitchy little mindset, and they go up there and they're like, I should be
Killing.
at better places.
Yeah.
Why am I here at your little bar venue? And
Yeah.
they think that'll get a laugh. And that to me is the craziest because maybe someone does and they're like, right, why are we here?
Yeah.
But majority of it is all right, dude, you're playing the I'm better than you card. You're better than us card. Go fuck yourself.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Can't respect that.
Damn. Well, it's tough. I get it. It sucks sometimes, but it's also what are you gonna do? That's just a part of it. Bombing is a part of it.
Yeah.
It's everybody is going to not do well at some points, especially if a room's dead or there's two people there that don't want to watch comedy.
I like how you've been to all of our mics and
Yeah, I've
shows.
seen
Bunch
all
of
the
them,
shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
When you can and when you do, it's kind of funny watching when people realize there's comedy there at the last minute.
Yeah.
They're like, oh shit, there's this tonight.
Yeah.
And they're on a date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're like, okay, when do we leave?
Mhm.
Yeah.
You trap a man, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
After
you make
my
him feel
set.
guilty.
After Shannon said.
No, I mean it's I guess comedy's just like that. You've been doing it for what, about 2 years or so?
Been doing it for 2 years. It'll be
Yeah.
my second year, upcoming April.
How'd you
Okay.
get into it?
Dude, I was acting in LA and
You moved out there right after college or what?
FSU, then to LA.
Spanking little tushies out there?
Yeah.
Dang, dude. Watch-
Clapping fucking thespian cheeks.
Yeah.
And
Of age thespians.
Yes, of age,
Yeah.
dude. What do you mean?
Yeah.
No, thespian thespian
school.
cheeks.
Yeah.
Clip that.
What is thespian? I honestly don't know what thespian
Oh
is.
shit!
This way we have a
Bring in the
pedophile.
cops. Bring in the cops.
What's thespian?
At first, I thought it was
A thespian is
like a lesbian.
I don't know these words.
Yeah, thespian.
I have
is
heard
a,
it, but I
is a
don't.
theatrical term for a theater person,
Oh,
but like a drama
I should
kid.
know that. I guess I'm not a.
You should know that because your sister's not only is she a thespian, but she's a lesbian.
Yeah, I guess that makes sense. That's why they invented the second word.
I thought thespian was a lesbian, but you were saying it with a lisp. That's what I thought. It's like Mike Tyson saying lesbian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, I got
Let
a
me
bunch
bite
of
that
thespians.
Yeah.
It's thespian night.
Oh my god.
But yeah, FSU, LA, acting, hated it. Weird, Holly weird as fuck.
Did anyone try and diddle you?
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
Tell us
happens.
about
You
it.
heard?
Yeah, I had a guy try to like make me sandwiches.
Dude, what's his face just told us that.
Yeah.
That he was
Brian
like,
Gerlais
yeah,
had
someone
somebody
tried
try
to
to-
like do some wild stuff.
Dude, I was at a networking event for actors, got shit-faced, said like all the right things, I guess, except, like there was like a pool there, and like the coolest thing was like I was talking to this guy, and he's like, everyone's like, oh yeah, like you should jump in the pool, and like we were just being like, it seemed organic, fun, everyone's kind of like acting like it's a nice party, and getting a little rowdy with some drinks. Next thing you know, like I connect with this guy, and it turns into a whole like, we should go over parts for the. You're already thinking about something.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. But we should go over parts for this movie that I'm coming out with. We'll get you some lines, whatever. I'm like, cool. And he's like, well, let's do it over lunch. I go, perfect.
Yeah.
He goes, all right.
Lunch date, friend zone.
Here's my address, and I go, what? And he go, and then I just kind of brush it off. I'm like, all right, like I guess we're gonna meet there. And then I told my buddy, he's like, dude, he wants to fuck you.
Yeah.
And I go, and I was so naive, and I was like, oh. And I go there, or I don't go there. I call him first, and I go, hey, so like I'm gonna pick you up from your house, and then we'll drive there, or you want to drive? And he's like, well, I just thought we can stay at my
right
house.
Away with
It's
the
up in
voice,
the hill.
dude. Right away with the voice. How'd you know?
So was he gay?
Gay or not, I don't want to get fucked.
Did he sound gay? Did he have the accent?
No, he was
You just did the accent.
I just honestly though, I thought he was like hella metro
Oh, okay.
because he
Okay.
was wearing
He was like,
You just thought he was
I live
LA.
in Seattle. I won't suck your dick.
that type of thing.
I like how he does gay impersonations.
Yeah, it's like
Plugging
Like
the
they're
nose.
like they're
I'm
just
not gonna suck your dick.
He's like the balls stink.
homos underwater, the musical.
I'll only suck your dick if you want me to. I'll only do it if you consent to me. And if you're of age.
Women are disgusting. Postings look weird.
Yeah.
They look like Reuben sandwiches.
I just can't imagine being like repulsed.
I like
by the
moist
puss.
balls.
You could do that without holding your nose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just,
I feel like my voice is kind of deep.
Your voice is deep into helium.
Yeah. Really?
Every time I hear, I'm walking up the
It is
stairs of
pretty
Bodega and I
high-pitched.
hear, "Has anybody fucked their dad?" I'm like, I know who that is.
I would say my voice is you know what's funny is I feel like my voice is so deep. Like in my opinion, like what I hear
Shut up.
is
No
like
way.
that's
Are
not
we
deep.
hearing-
Yeah, no, it's high. It's high
What?
pitch.
this is news to me. I always thought I had like a voice like a lacrosse like girl,
You
Like there was a dick in my mouth at the same like
Hey, that's my wife you're talking about. What the
talk
fuck?
like the deepest right now, like the deepest.
Yeah, this is.
What's the
That's
Yeah, motherfucker.
What are you-
I'll suck your
what are
ass
you-
right clean off your asshole.
the deeper he got, the blacker he got. You
What
saw
are
that?
you
Ooh,
trying
yeah, I
to
did get a little
fuck
bit
my
low.
ass cheeks?
That's pretty deep. What about you, dude? Let's hear it.
Wait, can I hear that one more time? Save sentence.
Yeah.
Don't get too hard here. You wanna fuck my ass cheeks?
That like hurts me.
That's deep.
That's as deep as
You want
Mike
me to try-
Wazowski.
Yeah.
That's as.
No, are you serious?
How about this?
Hello there, children.
Oh
You
shit!
can you go lower than that,
That's
dude?
Chef from South Park.
Yeah, that's good.
Uh,
Oh, that's
well,
Give me something to talk about.
Someone pissed on your
FSU.
pineapple and you're pissed about it.
well, I was going to check out my pineapple garden, and all of a sudden, I smelled urine. Next thing you know, bunch of skunks peeing on my shit, raccoons everywhere. So I got my shotgun. No,
That's pretty low.
but I feel like I can go.
E1 for
I
sure.
can go low until
Joey
I bust my
Joey sounds like
my
the
shit's-
pastor at a
my
black
shit's
church.
Fucked. My shit's fucked.
You sound like a weathered slave.
Oh shit.
Like, you ever seen those TikToks of like they like uncover and colorize?
I don't know, dude. I don't
slave
really
interviews.
No, I don't
Oh my
watch.
God!
that.
What?
They
We
go-
have a different algorithm,
Yeah,
dude.
dude,
You're
what
watching
kind of
videos of
algorithm?
slaves.
I'm feeling kind of guilty over here or something. What are you doing?
Yeah, because I own so many. But like, dude, it was like
Dang.
that sounded like
Dang.
a weathered slave. I have an unconscious bias.
This isn't
Damn.
making
How
the
high can you
episode.
talk? How high can you talk? Give us your best girl voice.
Hello there, children.
What are you towling now? No, Joey actually has a good girl voice. I thought I had a good guy voice.
This
Wow.
is my girl voice, and I'll fucking suck your dick.
That sounds like
I'll suck your dick.
that sounds like you're doing tranny practice in the mirror. Like you know when they don't have
look
that
at
accent,
me.
you know?
Oh my God! Wait.
I can be trans if I want to.
Of course. Right, but like I'm not gonna buy it. Look at that.
I could
Oh.
convince you, dude.
Here
I'd be
comes
silly.
Jerry.
I'd be silly. Wait, are you really allergic, or are you just fucking around?
I swear.
You swear? 'Cause-
You know what's funny is
Oh,
he's
Jer.
not friendly to everyone, so he doesn't come in every episode.
He always comes around people though that are allergic. He's
He
like,
always comes around people that don't want him to come around.
Yeah.
For whatever reason. He doesn't like the people
hate
that
my
want to
cat,
pet him,
dude?
you know?
I don't hate cats. If I wasn't allergic, I would not hate them. I wouldn't buy them.
Oh, so you do hate them then. You said if I was allergic, I wouldn't hate
I wouldn't
them.
hate him.
Yeah, I have to hate them. I've had so many encounters where like a girl I'm seeing or talking to has a cat, and she's like, "Are you cool with that?" And I'm like, "Of course I am, because I want to have sex."
Yeah.
But in my head, I'm like, I know what happens. All of a sudden,
itchy eyes.
like, have you seen Will Smith in I think it was Hitch, where he gets the
Yes.
shellfish reaction?
Yeah.
Oh my God!
That's what I look like pretty much in my eyeballs.
Oh
If
no,
you
dude.
touch your face or what?
Yeah, I look like I'm from Hong Kong.
I'm scared for you, dude.
Yeah.
No,
It's
you're-
okay.
you'll
I
be
got
all right.
Benadryl in the truck. I'm
All
all right.
right, we got Benadryl too.
You'll
It's
be all right.
expired, but
I'm a
you'll be good.
lifeguard.
Did you had the little
It's expired,
adrenaline
but-
shot? You got some of that?
No, the EpiPen.
Yeah.
I've
Can you
used
get
it.
EpiPens?
You've used it for cats?
No, I've used it from Jack Daniel's Tennessee Honey. I found out I was allergic from the syrup. Yeah, you can get allergic to certain like extracts in the ingredients, and you wouldn't realize.
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know how people have
What?
they get the 30 shots or 300 shots for the whole year.
Where'd
Yeah.
you get those? Can you get them if you're not allergic to shit? Can I just be like, I need some EpiPens in case?
We're all allergic to something.
No, I'm allergic to
Yeah.
shit. I am
I've been taking
dairy and
Miralax for over
gluten-free.
10 years. I'm definitely allergic to something.
You're allergic to dairy.
Joey is.
But it's
No.
so good. I think it's more so gluten.
Because you get like this. You get like the itchy,
I have a
swollen
super red
lip rash
face.
thing.
I have a super like
Yeah, you get-
loose butt,
All right.
vagina of a butt.
You're like what, 25?
30.
Oh shit! Thanks, dude. I'm fucking 25. I'm fucking 25.
So you're 30.
30.
31.
So
32. Shit, she
Almost.
thinks
So-
I'm old as fuck.
you've been eating gluten as a kid though, and then what happened?
Well, every
I
every
always had
7
butt
years your body
problems.
changes.
I've-
So something that you were allergic to 7 years ago, like people that are like sometimes you grow out of an allergy, like a peanut allergy, is kind of like more so a child allergy.
I've always had butt issues since like
High school.
high school and like I think it was diet at first because one time I had a fuck ton of like what happens it was pumpkin seeds. I had a fuck ton of pumpkin seeds, way too much, and had a really hard shit. The pumpkin seeds weren't like digested enough and like ripped my asshole. And then after that, like it took forever, like it still hasn't healed. And my grandfather had to have his asshole widened because we're born with tight butts, tight buttholes, and that's the story of my life. But so since then, I've just been on Miralax and need to keep my shit soft, or the fucking hole, like the cut reopens, and then it's like it's right in the muscle of my sphincter.
You're the only person I know that eats their weight in pumpkin seeds. Like you go, I ate so many that I had to widen my asshole.
It
I've
cut
never
me, dude.
heard-
It cut me
No,
coming
no,
out.
it ripped, but his asshole like got all rippy from the seeds.
So then now that
Yeah, they
there's a
didn't
cut
digest
to
properly.
the muscle, it spasms, and if I take too hard
He
of
has,
a
like,
shit or something,
PTSD.
it goes back. Yeah, and like literally, it's
PTSD.
PTSD for shitting. When I shit, I have to be like super relaxed, and it's easier when it's like smooth and just falls out of me from that Miralax. So I take a cup a day of Miralax. We'd use the sponsor. Also, we're trying to sponsor Poppy, but mainly Miralax on this podcast. Miralax,
We're
what's
looking
up?
for sponsorships.
I need it. It's expensive, $26 a month. About.
Just reach out to him.
I don't know if
Yeah.
they're gonna sponsor us though.
You gotta reach out to him and then make a deal and say you'll like clip a reel or make him a 30-second ad in between podcasts.
Should I do an ad right now for
We'll
Miralax?
do both.
Miralax makes me good.
Yeah, if I was Miralax, I'd be like,
Miralax
Be like,
makes
this
his
kid needs
poop
to
look
fuck-
like chocolate frosties. I love chocolate frosties.
Miralax makes my dad not hear from me. Fuck.
Miralax
Fuck.
is so good. My dad doesn't hear from himself.
Yeah.
Miralax is so good. It makes our relationship amazing.
It does. And my poop is
And
soft.
great for the bedroom.
Thank
Oh,
you
it
for
does.
joining us in our bed.
Yeah. Sorry that this is what you came into. All right, let's go back to the questions. I really derail sometimes.
We fell off.
Doral, like
Oh.
that place in Miami.
I really derail.
It's all good.
Now the LA sandwich guy. What happened? So
Oh well, I was like, "There's no way." He's like, "No, we could just." I figured we just have lunch at my house, and I'll make sandwiches, and I have a massage guy coming over, and we could get massages. And I was like, "All right, well, dude, no. I mean, like that's just like, I'm
How
not
old
gonna
were
do
you?
that." I was 25.
yeah.
Did you,
You know.
think about like going back, beating his ass, taking his money, maybe
But
stealing
you
like, an
went.
expensive sculpture?
Well, why would I beat him up? Because he's gay?
No, because actually, I don't know what the fuck.
You know, like
I thought he
Whoa,
was. I
yeah.
thought he was
I
gonna.
thought I was the racist on this
podcast.
podcast.
I thought.
or the
I thought
prejudice.
he might like attack you, like try and like fuck you.
You think a
against your
gay
will.
guy is gonna attack
No,
me?
I'm getting really backed into a corner here. I don't know what I was thinking, honestly. Let's go
He's
back
still
to
a
the-
guy.
Yeah, men are
still a
scary.
guy.
All men are scary.
I disagree.
Well, no,
Yeah.
okay. Here's the thing.
I'm
though,
not very
is,
scary.
What did you say?
I said no. I just ghosted him. I
Oh,
was
you
like,
ghosted
nah,
him.
man, that's all right. I actually got a bunch of things to do. I backed out, and I'm not gonna do that.
You couldn't commit to the part.
No, dude.
You weren't gonna go to the casting couch and suck it.
No. I was like, this sucks. Because, like, someone when I first came there was like, this girl, she was like, I'm going to make you famous. We were just drunk, having a fun time. And she's like, the problem with you is you're not gay for pay. And I go,
What?
What?
What does that mean, dude?
well, like, gay for pay is like, all right, well, it's like a chick that wanted the secretary job in the 50s on Mad Men. She
But
had to
now
suck
guys can
somebody's
do it
dick under the
too.
desk.
guys
mean,
can
it's-
suck a little peeper. Dang, maybe I need to suck my way to the top.
They've been sucking
Sponsor
peeper,
me,
dude.
Miralax. I'll suck my way to the top for you.
I feel like this thing would air on Adult Swim.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, just
It's got
Miralax
that-
ad for like
that vibe. There's a time slot for kids on the spectrum who wish Andy Milanakis would come back on air.
Oh my
Oh,
god.
yeah, that's-
You know what's funny is that
me.
do you watch Kill Tony?
What is that?
Yeah. Well,
watch it.
Well,
Oh,
I don't know
of
if
course
you
I-
watch it
Yeah.
like
It's
great.
still. I don't know.
No,
Like some people don't.
No,
or stay up to date at
What
least.
about it? I like it.
Do you know that Heath guy or whatever, that little guy that looks like he's like 16?
Of course.
Oh my god! So this second I saw him, I was like, oh my god, this is like fucking, and he's got Andy Milanakis disease. Like the second I saw him, I was like, it like connected like.
I thought he
immediately.
was a 12-year-old. Genuinely.
Well, at
I didn't think
first,
he was-
until he said like I have like whatever. He was like, I have something. I was like, it must be fucking what Andy Milanakis has, HGH or
I
whatever.
think it's actually known to be called Milanakis disease.
It is. I think so. It's like
think it
Lou
should be.
Gehrig's disease. Like Lou Gehrig's disease, they should rename it to Andy
Wow.
Milanakis disease.
Little AMD.
Yeah, little
You know,
AMD.
like he was the first YouTuber, like first big guy. Actually, Brian Gerlais was one of his roommates.
He's still doing his thing.
Yeah, not quite as much anymore. I
Right.
think he kind of
He
like
looks
has
Danny
enough money to
DeVito
not
and
care.
Rosie O'Donnell right now. Like if they ran into each other really fast.
for
yeah,
sure.
yeah.
for
He's
sure.
like, these people mistake me for a fucking lesbian woman.
Yeah,
because
Rosie
of my
before the loss of
haircut.
weight. Yeah.
He's got these big like Jewy
Curly,
bokeh
yeah,
glasses.
Yeah.
It looks like the little girl from Incredibles, Mr. Incredibles.
Would you suck him for a lot of money?
No.
The Incredibles.
I probably
Joey
would.
He's got
I'll
a lot of
suck
gay
Eddie
intrusive
for a lot
thoughts.
of money. I'll just suck him. I'll fucking suck for money.
The guy from Incredibles went to Purchase, right? Was that the Incredibles?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He doesn't like to bring that up.
Yeah, I know. He like this guy. So we went to Purchase College, which is right outside of New York City. So there's like a lot of arts, a lot of actors, a lot of music people, and whatever. And
We went to school with the,
this one guy was the voice of
Flash.
Yeah, the kid.
And he was like a child actor.
Yeah, in the
Or child
Incredibles.
voice actor.
Yeah.
The little baby?
Yeah. No.
No, not the baby.
That's Jack
Imagine the baby, and it was just some like fucking baby. They just held a baby and like poked in there, make a noise.
Well, it's kind of funny. Like, I was hanging out back to that LA thing. Like, dude, I was hanging out with like some Disney and Nickelodeon stars, like the Where Are They Now kind of thing.
Yeah. Who? Name drop. Name drop.
Because like
Name
I'm
drop,
not.
bitch.
I won't.
Don't be
Amanda
gay.
Bynes.
Let's just say.
Lindsay Lohan. Everybody hung out with it.
I'm not gonna do it. No,
Yeah, say
Name
it.
drop,
Say
bitch.
it.
Don't be gay.
Yeah.
no, that's beyond the point
What-
because some of these stories are kind of like, everybody's doing fucking drugs and like they haven't really like gotten apart or they do get apart and it's just for some online promo or something and
Tell us your Lindsay Lohan story. Do you have one?
Yeah, you ever like bashing a bitch to death and then
I've
you had
met-
to leave LA? Why'd you have to leave LA, huh? You bashed a bitch. I don't know, just kidding.
if I didn't know him, I swear I'd think he was British.
Oh shit, cause my teeth?
No, just
Like
like
fucking selling in my face.
the facial expressions are very like
You know what's funny is he
Mick
hates
Jagger
British.
or like see you become what you hate.
He hates British
I hate
shit.
the
We can't
Brits.
even watch
I-
any British shit.
Those fucking Brits, dude.
I feel like he'd have a spot on British accent if he hates him enough.
Oh my god.
I promise you do.
I like British people over here. Come over here and be cool, but over there, the British. I don't know, dude.
Oh yeah, you just lost the UK viewership.
Fuck,
Joey's,
I'm just kidding. UK.
Joey's brother-in-law is from the UK. He's from England, and
And he hates him.
actually, not brother-in-law. Sorry, not brother-in-law. He's the sperm dad. I'm sorry.
It's
He's
kind of
just
like that.
It's kind of like a brother-in-law.
He's strung into me.
He's in the family.
He's strung into my blood. He's strung his thing.
Joey's oldest sister's lesbian, and she had a friend be the sperm donor for 2 kids, and he's the bio dad. But he hangs around. He's in the family.
Yeah, he's just like always trying, like asking everyone for money. We're like, what the
No,
fuck?
he's got a
What
lot
the
of money.
fuck?
That's
And
a
he's
lot.
Can I
like,
get a couple pounds?
yeah, he's like, I need a couple pounds. Oh fuck, my accent's really bad compared to yours, dude. Do
I need
yours
a couple pounds.
again. Yeah.
couple pounds of junk and mint.
couple
See, because you don't know what
chops.
you want to say. I feel like if you had confidence, like say an American thing but with a British accent, be like, "I was at Best Buy the other day, and this fucking wanker, he couldn't give me my laptop."
Now he's Jason Statham.
Oi,
Yeah.
who the fuck gives me my laptop?
Oh, that's so
No one
good.
gives me my fucking laptop without my permission. I want me own laptop in me privacy. So what if I jerk off in a Starbucks? I want my laptop time.
Yeah.
Hire him for acting.
Voiceover Jason Stathy.
You think you are that in a bag of fucking Lays?
Bag of Lays.
All right.
They call him
Chips.
chips.
You fucked the fish, then
No, no,
fuck
no,
the
no.
chips.
No,
You fish fucker.
Yo, you fucked my fish. That's not very good.
you fucked
Imagine
my
that,
fucking
like back in
fish.
the day, instead of flashlights, they just had fish, and they were like, "Hey,
Fucking
mate,
flashlights.
you stuck your little dong dong in my fucking
in Michael Life.
yeah, in my koi fish." Hey man,
Yeah, dude. What? He just transitioned from like the
on
whitest
the
to the
island,
blackest in
man.
5 seconds.
Yeah.
I don't know if I can really do any accents.
Well, you did Jamaican pretty good.
Yeah,
I can only do one accent, and it's the only accent you can't do. You know?
Chinese.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's
How
the
is
easiest
the
one
only-
to
How
do.
is that the only? Do it.
What do you mean? It's like that's the accent. That's the easiest accent.
You know
See,
what?
because I feel like
You know
it's
what
way
could be
more
a cross
racist
between
than I,
Chinese
It's
and
so racist,
French? Ha ha ha. That's kind of Chinese and French.
You
mixed
only
together,
s-
then it's not racist.
I've never
if it's
heard
two.
a Chinese person go ha
Ha
ha ha.
ha ha. The croissant.
Joe, that's a French person.
Ha ha ha.
Sacre bleu, please.
That's almost Chinese. To me.
Oh, sacre bleu. Oh, konnichiwa wa sacre bleu.
What's
What the fuck?
Japanese, French,
What?
Frenchese.
Do you know how to speak French?
Oh no.
No.
I don't know. What's
I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Oh, the Eiffel Tower. Oh, the Eiffel Tower for a French baguette chocolat.
Oh, sippy cup.
shit, dude.
That's all right.
Sippy cup.
No, you're good.
You looking at my ass, dude? Trying to fuck my ass?
It's looking good.
You guys are meant for each other.
So
For sure.
So tell me like a crazy.
You bring out his weirdness on stage. I think I've learned that psychologically. I think your animations is like what I'm seeing here.
Well, this
We-
is
we
how
both
we
are
usually
very
act when we're
similar.
alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, we say even worse
I-
stuff.
I get-
Sometimes we're like, remember when we killed that little kid and accidentally knocked him off the bridge?
And we just keep diving into how that kid just drowned, and then his parents cried, and we watched them crying at the
We got
funeral,
away
and then
with
we
it.
were
We got away
like, "What
with
a
it.
sad day!"
We
that
got
was."
away with it. Oh.
Dude, people in public would be like listening, like eavesdropping on your stories. An old couple eating soup at a Panera Bread, minding their own business, and you're
People
talking about
definitely hear the
killing a
shit we
kid on a
say.
cruise ship.
Just
and
trying to
letting
enjoy
the
their bread
daughter
bowl.
watch.
I thought it was more like a creek thing. Creek with a waterfall.
Yeah, so I was bashing this 3-year-old's head in
Oh,
with a rock.
no,
No,
that's too
it's not
much,
always-
dude.
no,
That's-
it's not always
That's where I
dark.
draw the line is bashing.
It's more so us making fun of people around us.
Yeah,
and
it's
things
more so
that.
like, what do you think it would take for this person to just like
Or sucking
jump
people.
off the bridge? What could we say to him to make him do it?
Don't ever change, Joey.
sorry, dude. Getting wild over here. I get excited
God.
when there's
You
When
there's
there's-
fun
really-
people
you really
around.
He
have a
loves
lot-
when there's another man in our
He's gotta
bed.
be. He's gotta be. You know what? I gotta tell you, bro. You really have a good like there's something there. You got to do something in the entertainment industry.
I do the
Make a
music.
video game or something.
Oh yeah,
You got like a good. It's gonna sound negative, but it's positive. It's like Jim Carrey has it. It's like you never lost touch with like your childhood youth. Like you have a child's play about you.
I do.
You
I'm
know-
still a child. Shannon is like, you can't take care of yourself. Well,
You're still a
Yeah.
child, and
I'm so
Shannon's like,
sad.
I'm
"Take
like,
your
did you brush
pants
your
off."
teeth?
Yeah. She makes me brush my teeth every night. She does. She always
That's
asks.
your role play.
She always asks, and I do it usually almost always.
Joe, you're such a fucking child. Grow up. Let me suck your dick.
Yeah. Stop
Eat my
being a
pussy.
kid. Actually, stay a kid for like 20. For like,
That's funny.
Come suck mommy's titty.
no, I don't like being a
Gosh,
kid.
if this
I don't
bed
like
could
the mom
talk,
stuff.
huh,
That's
folks?
not cool. Yeah.
Holy crap.
Now, what kind of like? Do you have any crazy stories from FSU? Because I feel like that's like the crazy fucking party
Oh
school.
yeah, you definitely killed some people.
I thought I did one time.
Oh really?
Yeah, I was.
Oh no, don't admit a crime here.
Well, it was
Admit a
self-defense.
Oh, okay. Then bash that fucking.
Oh shit! Were you in a fraternity?
Did you kill like
first?
10 women?
You were.
They were all trying to kill you. They were
See, I
like,
can't say yes to you while he's saying, "Did you kill like 10 women?"
Okay.
That's the thing.
'Cause I said-
we're gonna cut it so that it's so you say yes to it.
Yeah, dude.
just say yes once, and then I'll say the other
Yeah.
thing. We'll cut this all together.
We're just gonna
Just
take
have
your
me saying
single-
yes and no,
Yeah.
and then on loop, just like pick stitch it.
Yeah.
To where you're like, "Yo, have you ever like jerked off in a public playground?"
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Oh, that one time where I was at FSU," and you're like, "We'll be right back."
Did you fart in that like handicapped kid like trying to bend down behind you in the train station? Did you fart on his head?
No.
Okay. Well, we'll see about that. We'll see about that.
Oh
dude.
my God.
All right. What was the question?
The question was.
He'll find his groove.
Yeah. Joey is good at
I
derailing
can't remember
things.
anything. Yeah.
I am good at knowing that there's some sort of stream of consciousness.
Yeah.
in this,
You're
and
like HR for the
deciphering it.
podcast.
Yeah. Which is funny. Yeah, to think that I'm HR. But yeah, Joey has touched people's wieners on the podcast already, and
I'll flick yours if you want.
I
I'll
saw
flick
that. That
yours
was
if
funny.
you want. Yeah.
that was crazy. But
Yeah, we all had fun at FSU. It was a good time.
what was like? Give us a crazy story.
Well, this story is kind of nuts. This girl, I took her out on a.
Friday night, I'm looking alone to get the feeling right.
I was thinking
Started
the same
making
thing.
out. Bang.
And then she accused me of sexual harassment.
Then I
And
got
that's
an
about the time I
STD.
fucked that bitch in the face.
I got it. So I'm sorry. You took her out as a Friday night.
Yeah, maybe we'll move on. One of the craziest stories I've done was like I took acid for the first time on our cruise, and like a lot of people brought dates, and I brought my roommate, and shout out to James, and
James?
we saved a bunch of money by sharing this cabin, and then all
What
of a
a
sudden,
closeted man thing to say.
not, I mean like.
I brought my roommate. We shared a cabin.
Well, we
because
had it was
more
kind of funny
affordable.
because like people, it was kind of messed up. Like people's dates were not the most loyal, like guys and girls. So like it was really a free for all, and it wasn't our cruise. There was other women, bachelorette parties. So if you bring a date, you got to pay for a date. And this girl, like, it sucks when they know that there's a formal going on because all the girls flock to that one fraternity or that one person where it's like, hey, I'm being super nice to you, not in a weird way, but you should ask me on your cruise as a date. Me and my buddy were like, listen, I love women. I have all their albums, but suck my dick, respectively. We're not doing this. So we get together on the fucking, we split it, the cabin. Everyone's doing a bunch of fucking, party favors. This is my first time trying LSD. And I was like, I don't know how this is going to make me feel. Everyone's like, yeah, microdose. I was like, all right, I ripped the corner. I'm like, I'm not feeling shit. Ripped the full thing. Ripped full thing in a half. Now rip two. And I'm like,
Oh no! To your first time is a mistake.
yeah, but I spaced it out enough to like really feel it when I was at the beach.
Oh yeah.
The whole place felt like a fucking saturated Instagram filter.
Oh.
Like I was walking around, the beach looked orange. The people
Did you
were
go
all
in the
smiling.
water?
Oh yeah,
Yeah, dude, the
Outstanding.
water. Oh yeah, dude. That
It's weird when water
oh.
hits your skin when you're on substance.
You just are in it, dude. You're one with the water. You're like, it's like you're like an.
I am
air.
water, and water is me.
Yeah, you're air, dude. One
What a
time,
Gemini.
Yeah. I cut my leg one time. It was bleeding everywhere in the water, and I was like watching the water, the blood leave my leg in the water.
Well, like
chlorine pool.
Like I took the acid, and then all of a sudden, like I was feeling frisky, and like when you take acid, like you can drink alcohol like a fish.
well, it
You don't
gets
get
you. It
drunk.
makes you trip less. Like if you. At
Oh,
least
okay.
it did that for me. Like I would drink so much if I was having a bad time, and then
Yeah.
it brings you back because it's like your body's like, what am I doing? And kind of dumbing yourself down on all your senses. Then you wake up the next day and you're like, this is the worst time of my life. What the fuck did I do?
Well, like, dude, I went and took the Sid, and then all of a sudden, I tried to hotwire one of those ATV medic
Oh,
like carts on the
Yeah.
beach. I'm like,
You were raised in South Florida.
well, like let's rip it.
Yeah,
like what are we
yeah.
doing here? We can only pass the football so much.
would you
on
like
the
rip
water.
out the wires and try and like?
Yeah,
Did you get
and
it?
no, I didn't. And so like the people on the island were security from the boat, and they took notice of that, and they're like, watch this guy, and they were like kind of like doing all this shit.
Yeah.
that guy was filming me.
Oh, that's spooky. Then you're like all paranoid. Like,
Well, I didn't see the film until like I was like, all right, more Miami Vices. That's all we kept drinking. He's like, we don't have Miami Vices. That's just like a cruise drink.
Yeah.
It's like a slushy with
Yeah, we
so
would-
good,
yeah.
dude. Yeah.
And I was like, wow, more Miami Vices. He's like, we don't have any. And I was like, give me a Tito's straight or whatever I said. And he's like, no, you're cut off. So like I took a water because he kept giving me water, and I just threw it at him. And
Dang, dude.
and all of a sudden, like, I was so pissed. I walked to where they served hot dogs and hamburgers on the island, and I just grabbed one of those. I was like, I'll find my own beer, like high out of my mind.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'll find my own beer, and I just grabbed one of those. You know how they have the display beers?
Yeah, yeah.
I just grabbed one of those. I'm like, this will do.
Filled with like water.
It could have been for 5
Yeah,
years
yeah,
Oh
and
my
warm.
God.
And I just started just like all pissed off. And the next thing you know, like the crew, police officers from the island transferred me to the security from the boat, and the guy that was filming is now like in my face with this little like European ass fucking camera, and they threw me in cruise jail. everyone's like, "Oh shit, Casey's he got roped."
Tripping and
They were gonna put me into the Bahamian jail, which
Oh no, dude,
if
you would have
you've
been
ever-
eaten up, dude.
If you've ever been to the fucking Bahamas, you don't want to be in their jail.
Yeah, I've
and then it's also like different laws, so they can keep you to their discretion.
They said that
You're in
on,
international waters.
yeah,
that
they can do
happened
whatever
on,
they want with you. They'll have sex
the
with
very
you.
famous Mary-Kate and Ashley movie Holiday in the Sun.
I got to check that out. But
Do they
yeah.
lock them up there?
They did get locked
You have
up.
room over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right. And yeah, and so I thought
Let me jazz. Keep going.
I thought that I was gonna get like arrested for good, and I was in this holding cell. And what happened was the guy that threw me in there, like I was really mouthy, and he was like, he like
You?
just didn't like me at all because I was just mean to all the people. So he kind of was like the bad security guy and just started like beating the shit out of me while I was in handcuffs.
Oh, yeah.
Was throwing me around like the metal holding like drunk tank.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just like kind of like cut up and gushing and fucking just really beat up. And the dude, not by much, but like you could tell someone fucked me up real quick. Yeah. And the dude who runs the security for the cruise, they were like, "All right, we're gonna extradite him, whatever. Bless you." He's like, "Yo, what did you do to like the guy?" Because I heard every other word because they were all Spanish.
Yeah.
And the way their expressions was is like, long story short, like the guy came back who spoke English and was like, "Did someone here put their hands on you? They weren't supposed to do that."
Yeah.
And I was like, "Yeah." And so he's like, "You need to write fill out a police form and this and that, and we'll and we're gonna keep you here."
Mm-hmm.
And then we'll think about putting you over. If this story doesn't stick, we're putting you in the Bahamian jail. And I was like, oh
no,
shit.
dude.
So I'm on Sid, shirtless.
That's so scary,
fucking
dude. Was that the
beer
worst time
gut,
of your life?
Bathing
dude?
suit I got from fucking Marshalls, and I'm sitting there with a fucking like a little like fraternity letters on my hat, and I'm like scratching my head, and I just like, I don't know, bro. This Sid got me going. Like, you ever seen Zach Galifianakis when he's doing the numbers in Hangover?
Yeah.
That's how I felt. Like, I was like, man, he did this and this, and this is why I deserve to not be in jail, and this is that. And next thing you know, they read it. For some reason, they were just like, all right, you're good to go.
Dude.
And I just came back to dinner, and I looked like the biggest fucking G.
Yeah, you
They
got
were
out
like-
of jail on drugs. Yeah.
They all thought I was arrested.
Black
Yeah.
cut all over. Like,
I walked out there, full suit, fucking nice shoes, and sunglasses. And I go, I'll get 3 steak dinners.
Oh
Everyone's
my
like, holy shit, Casey's back. And then we're
That's
doing all these
amazing.
fucking party favors and drinking. And
Damn, that sounds like the best time. That sounds like almost the worst time ever. Like you could have died and then not the, you know.
well, like knowing my parents, they would have been like, yeah, like you fucked up. We're taking you home for a semester. It would have gotten to that point.
Yeah.
And I was like, dude, hold it. Whatever I did it. And
Wow.
yeah.
Damn.
So wild, dude.
Yeah, see, we went to a college that had no fraternities, or sororities. It was like that was none, and everybody lived on campus.
Big
so
art
there were all
school.
the apartments were on
Art and
campus and
music.
everything. So everything was, and then they had like a student-run club on campus.
What was your student body like?
Small, dude. A small
Very
school.
alternative. Very
No. 4,000?
4,000 undergrad, and
Are
yeah,
you
it was
sure
very
it was that small?
4,000 undergrad, and it was
Damn, that's crazy.
very artsy.
I thought
college.
it was 4,000 a class.
liberal arts
Maybe not.
college. You know,
Shouts out to him.
everybody,
Yeah.
every hair color,
I still
I knew
owe 'em a
all
lot
about
of
the
money.
gender shit like long time ago. Like
Yeah, they breached.
2013, we like knew all of the.
And what'd you
gender
think
shit
of it then? Were you like, what a fucking silly concept?
No, I was just like, whoa, what the hell? I
We
had
didn't
no
think
idea.
anything of it, honestly. It was so normal because like
Yeah.
we were around it so much. Then we came to Florida and we're like, wait, this exists down here. You know, we're like, we didn't know this existed. You know, like you forget it when you're around so many people that are just like, everything's fine. No one's saying anything about
We
anything.
just lived in a very liberal bubble.
And then
They-
you
they
come
used to
down
call it
here
the
and
purchase
someone's
bubble.
like, gay people are bad. And I'm like, what is
What?
going on?
You know what I like about you guys that you're telling me this? I'm glad that it's like you still have a level head of conscious of what's right and wrong. Like you have a good morale about the entire thing, whereas like someone who's been in that college with you can completely get brainwashed and be like, how dare you not call me a them zers, zibbity bop. And you're like,
Yeah, well,
what the
if it
fuck
matters
is going
to
on?
them, then I would try. But like, if I fuck up, I hope they're not mad.
Would you hear what
know,
happened with like Demi Lovato? Themi?
No. Oh, how she
Demi
went
Lovato?
from they to. That's funny. Them.
Demi Lovato.
Demi. Yeah.
That's
Don't
funny.
quote me. That's a meme.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
I thought I invented that now, dude. God damn it. Everything's already invented.
You hear about that though?
This is real. This is me. I'm exactly who I'm supposed to be.
Yeah, well, clearly not. She went to Pronoun Town.
Yeah.
And she shaved half of her head. She looks like a fucking lesbian from Skrillex. And the next thing you know, she had
From Skrillex.
you know, she looked like a Skrillex ska like goth.
From Skrillex, he was
punk.
a single person.
Well,
Yeah.
how dare you? How dare you not?
I know
how dare you-
exactly
We know
who
what
you're
you're
saying.
saying. Yeah,
I know
yeah.
exactly who you're saying.
Whatever, dude. So like all of a sudden, like she just looks like a fucking CrossFit bitch with purple lipstick, and then all of a sudden she's like, "These are my pronouns now. This is what I address as, and this is who I am." And a month later, she goes, "Pronouns are just fucking exhausting. I was a chick the whole time. This
Yeah.
is fucking stupid." And everybody
Was like, what
took
the
to storm.
Wait, I'm
Well,
confused.
because it's kind of
What?
fucked up to be like to make this big announcement that you're changing your pronouns and then like go right back because it's like, oh well, that kind of fucks it for all the people that really do want to commit to these new pronouns, and then you're
They have a
dabbling
shelf
in it.
life.
Yeah, it's kind of like the idea of like girls like and like being bi but not actually being bi.
It's the same
know,
thing.
it's
It's a
the- it's
hobby.
exactly
I think
that.
it should be weenie sucker or vagina sucker or nub sucker, whatever else they got.
Nub sucking.
Nub sucker,
That's a
Barbie
thing.
sucker.
You're
Gotta
reaching.
get a nice little Barbie pussy. Got nothing there,
Oh my god.
but old
Jesus
enough.
Christ.
Now,
Now,
If I didn't know you up until tonight, I'd be like, I didn't know you married a retard.
he's
definitely.
pretty.
like,
I'm definitely
He's
like
pretty.
Most
that. I'm
definitely.
so dumb, dude. There's things that I didn't know thespian until now. Now I know what it is, and I'm pretty good at
I make more
remembering for at
money.
least a
I'm
couple
glad I
months.
knew you before this because otherwise I'd be like, how does he drive?
I make. more
I'm not a
money.
good driver, dude. I'm very slow. I gotta.
Well, the Barbie
focus.
pussy and
I drive
Yeah.
better.
you're nuts.
I shoot better.
You're absolutely lunatic.
Yeah, a little bit.
Actually, funny enough, we had somebody come to like see if we like need to tent our house and whatever. And I was out front talking to the lady about like iguanas and invasives.
And
all
I was
this.
snooping.
And
watching.
Joey was watching on the
camera.
doorbell camera.
Who's at my fucking house where my wife is? Let me check this out. That was a lady, and I was like, "What the fuck? Let me check this out." Bop, bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop.
And the actual story.
And I heard Shannon going, "Oh yeah, what the fuck did you say?"
So I was talking about how like we
kill iguanas.
exterminate the iguanas in
Yeah.
our house, and I was like, yeah, I come out here looking like Elmer Fudd, like in my like boxers and like my big like T-shirt, like because I work from home, so I like don't change like all day. I'm just like come in my pajamas outside. I like see an iguana, I come out with my gun.
I heard her saying,
Yeah.
"Oh, I make my husband clean him up, but I'm the one who
and
shoots
she
him
was
because I'm
like-
a better shot."
She goes, oh, like you shoot them yourself, like I would make my husband, and I was like, nah, I got a better shot than him, so
She's talking
I
stuff,
kill him and he
talking
cleans
stuff
them.
about my iguana shot.
Yeah, shooting blanks.
That's the noise
How
it
do you
makes.
kill him with a pellet gun?
Yeah, or a machete.
We've
For
gotten
real?
we've gotten them with a machete before, where they've been on a branch, and I've literally been like,
You really
sliced them. And then it
Get
fell down, and it was
Japanese.
like,
get in a Komodo?
it fell down all fucked up, and then I went and I bashed its brains in real quick.
We went to these Japanese gardens in Washington, and they were doing like some sort of like samurai dance thing with these swords, and then they allowed you to come up and like hit them, and you were supposed to hit them like straight over the head, like or like in
What
the
are you hitting?
stomach or what. You're hitting people. Like
Oh,
in these
oh.
like in these suits, and I
You're
was like,
facing away
you
from
like
the camera.
I was like, you like that,
Yeah,
and
let
I
'em
kept
see
like
it.
I kept like hitting this guy and being like, Oh, you
She
like
was saying
that?
you like that to these random guys.
Yeah, I mean, I would too. Where do you find this? Where do you do this?
This is in Seattle, in their Japanese like garden. It's like a special thing. I'm sure they do it at Murakami. Though.
Awesome.
No
we
one
have the
else was
video.
saying you
Nobody
like
was
that.
doing
He was like, "Oh yeah, he likes it.
No,
he
was
likes
like,
it."
He was like harder. He kept on telling me harder, and I was like harder. I was
You were like, "Oh shit, he likes it." It's like hitting
he have
him
an
with this
accent?
fucking stick.
no, he didn't. He was white. Yeah.
Do it harder. He was white, but he did this. Shannon, why do you not?
Harder.
Why do you not do harder? To my stomach, harder.
That's good. That's good.
Oh my god.
I love it. Ever since I saw the guys from South Park do the Koreans behind the scenes, I fell in love with how funny. I mean, I've always thought it was hilarious, but I still think it should, like, people should relax, because like any accent's funny to me. An overly white guy, the blackest, sassiest woman in Walmart yelling at her kids, and a fucking Japanese dude who's just overzealous as fuck and saying, "What do you mean you did not get appetizer?" Like, that's funny.
Yeah. Angry ones.
Well, it's tough because it's like, yeah, comedy's subjective in that sense.
I'm here for the subjectiveness. I don't
you
give
know?
a fuck.
Like, it's like I know people don't like me, and I'm just like, whatever. I don't care. I don't like other people too.
We're not born here to make people like us.
Yeah, I'm like, I don't really care if fucking people don't like me. Adam Ray did.
Yeah, shouts out to Adam Ray.
Yeah, Adam Ray. We're famous now
So.
because we said Adam Ray.
Dude, it's also like I've learned that in LA with all these fake. I had a lot of thespian friends, and I went to an acting school, and it was very predominant. It was a very well known school, and a lot of them
Growlings?
were No, I did do growlings, but that's not the one I'm talking about. But it's that's more of like just improv and stuff. But I did like real acting, like real method acting and bullshit. But these kids that I would go to school with, we would go to these networking events, we'd go to parties in LA, and they were all like, "Fake it till you make it," and like they would be themselves with just you. But even then, you can tell they want to be more of themselves because they feel like they don't trust you enough to be themselves around you.
And then, are they really assholes?
It's not that. It's like they just don't want to have an opinion other than what's not popular to like what people say at the Oscars. It's honestly so crazy that like I think everything's funny, and I had the comedy mindset in acting, and people fucking hated that, mainly because I'm a straight white dude.
Yeah.
Like, it's so crazy. I've been trying to work on this kind of concept. Maybe I'll do it at a mic or a show, but like, it's so crazy how we all grew up where it was just, oh, that's Joey. He loves chicks. Now people treat you like they're a radio dispatcher for a police like car. Like, you're like, we got a straight white cis male identified as 6'1", like heterosexual, like.
Damn, I can't believe you think I'm 6'1", dude. That makes me feel so happy.
I don't know. You're lengthy. You're spread out.
Joey is like 5'9".
If I stood on my tippy toes, I'd be like 5'10".
But yeah, but like, I don't know. Back to the premise is
Yeah.
like, don't be a fucking loser. Like, we're all hanging out. You can't, because the fake people in LA, like there's like Miami wants to be LA so bad.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
There's
when you go down there, it's like, come on.
There's a fine line between
The crowds
like
are good.
being able to joke about fucked up stuff and actually like people who think that way, and like, you know what I mean? Like, there's people that are, I don't know, you rarely see a comic who's saying fucked up stuff that actually believes it. Like, I rarely see that, you know? I don't know.
I never know what people believe.
A
I just
good
I
comic
just
would,
assume
yeah.
that it's like
Yeah,
it doesn't
yeah,
really
yeah.
matter.
I see people workshopping some stuff, and you're like, hey.
Like, who's the fucking, I don't know, I don't want to talk shit about random people
Why don't you just
considering.
bleep?
Yeah.
Bleep. You should do that.
There's
When we
people
do a
that will just
podcast-
like go and do a bunch of like Trump jokes and only that, and they're you know what I mean? And it's like, do both sides, fuck up both sides.
Yeah, that's great because it'll show you where the guy's head's at. He just wants to make it a fucking. He's been jarring a lot of things, and he wants to show you his one side. Now talk about the other side. What are you afraid of? Like,
Yeah.
I talk about like radical Republicans and radical Democrats.
Yeah.
And I swear I heard a girl go, "There's no such thing as radical Democrats." I was like,
That's not true,
Are you
dude.
out of your fucking
Yeah,
mind?
that's not
Yeah.
true. There's bad people everywhere. Like there's cops that are bad people. There's fucking I'm a little bad sometimes. What are you gonna do, dude? You gotta just fucking you're just fucking driving. Someone
sometimes-
cuts you off. You're like, I will follow this person home. I don't care if they have a kid in the car. Their kid's gonna get smushed under my.
One of my
God.
teachers did method acting, and he's like, I wanted this part so bad. They gave him like a Law and Order serial killer part, and in order to get ready for the role, he used to follow people home on the highway.
Oh, speaking of that, I did that.
Joey, yeah. Joey.
But no, we used to do it as kids, where we just pick a random car.
As a goof.
Yeah, we'd be
Yeah.
like getting
Beat the
stoned in
shit
the
out of 'em.
car. No,
We
no,
used to do it
we'd
with kids
follow
on
them as
their
long as we
bikes.
could, and usually they would get really scared and like either call the cops. We could kind of tell because they would like pull over and be like, "Yo, I'm fucking calling the cops." Or one time we followed these kids home, like they were like kids a little bit younger than us maybe, and we were in high school.
Which
We
will
just-
scare the shit out of them.
Yeah, we started to follow them all over. It was like a girl and her little tiny brother. It was so fucked
And
up.
they're trying to avoid you, right?
Dude, yeah,
They're cutting cars.
Dude, they were freaking out.
and
getting
you're like,
away.
this is funnier
Yeah,
now because
yeah.
they're scared.
Dude,
For it, Joe.
we were fucking following them, dude, getting stoned. And then we pulled up, and they like went to a cul-de-sac. We're like, oh fuck, this is probably where they live. And we're like, all right, whatever. We're gonna like really scare them. And they fucking pull in the driveway, and like a dad comes out with a phone and like a fucking like bat or like I don't know. There was like fucking adults.
That's how you
coming
get
out.
shot. I'm being
And we
honest.
just like
they don't have guns
we got
in New
out
York.
of there, yeah.
Not where we live.
Not in Buffalo
Yeah.
or in East Amherst.
No one has guns in New York?
I mean, like, yeah, people like have like, oh, maybe they go like and shoot deer.
My dad had
but,
like a
I'd come
World
after you
War
with a fucking
II.
hunting rifle.
My-
if
my
you were
dad
chasing
is-
my kid from
Yeah,
the house,
I would too
I don't
now.
even know if you're pranking them.
Yeah.
I'm in fear mode of my child.
wanted to
I
kill.
see.
He would have
Kid,
gotten killed.
I didn't grow up
I
with.
would have absolutely annihilated.
I'm sorry if I made you mad
My-
with that story.
No,
dude.
I'm just thinking of everybody. It's hilarious to me that you scared them because
Yeah.
I'd do that. It's frightening as fuck for those kids, and it's even more scary because the dad is like, "What?" Like, imagine that. You get a call from your kid. She's probably crying. She got snot bubbles hitting the
Dude,
fucking
I
front.
was so stupid when I was a kid that like I could have got killed by a parent. I used to like go in garages and shit and
Garage
do like
hop.
dumb stuff. And
Same.
my dad caught me and then was like, "You realize like if I caught a kid coming in here, like I would like break his arm trying to fuck. You know, it's like they would fucking defend their place and
Yeah.
people would literally come out in the garage while we're in there and be like, "Oh, run!" And then we all fucking run. We would throw logs at cars. Me and Mike. I don't want to say.
don't
his
say
last
his
name.
name.
We used to fucking toss logs over. There would be like this thing near his house, and it was like a brick wall next to some other house. We'd take logs and just fucking chuck them over, and we'd hear them hit cars, and then it'd be like, "Nee!" and then
It's
like
always-
cops would show up.
It's always fun, and the craziest
Till
thing is
someone dies,
you
dude.
know the prank goes too far, but you're just there for the moment. You're like, I'm not worried, but until it happens,
So thrilling,
then we're
dude.
worried about it.
Yeah,
like,
just
dude,
wanted
my
to hit
buddy
one.
used to. My buddy lived near this nice lake, and him and his brother would throw rocks. Like I don't know if it was just then or they always done it, but they would pick up rocks, and it was always a big flex to see who can throw the bigger rock over the hedge. Yeah. So picture this: it's like a dog park. There's a big hedge, and on
They had
the other-
dogs.
they didn't have dogs.
Okay.
Stick with me.
Yeah.
It's not a critical thinking.
All right.
But they had, it's like a dog park they did it at, and they had big boulders, big rocks, and there was a big hedge. And on the other side, there was kind of the same thing, a bunch of grass, but a big lake. And so a buddy of mine, he's a really good friend of mine. He's a kid, and his brother's like 6 years older than him. And he's like, I could throw it over. They would start with the little pebbles, and I could get it way higher over this big hedge. My buddy's brother, he'd get a bigger rock. So you see where this is going.
Yeah.
So it builds up to like them throwing boulders over this big hedge, and it's a big hedge. It's basically like you got to stick the distance. Where like people in track and field with the pole vaulting,
Yeah.
getting it over. It's like it's as high as one of those fucking things.
Yeah.
So you're really, and it's so satisfying when you hear a thump on the other side because you're like, haha, yeah, like
It made
now
it.
your turn. So my buddy goes, all right, gets the biggest rock that they've thrown so far. He picks it up and just throws it behind him, just like this. Doesn't really see where it goes. And he throws it behind him, goes over the hedge, and they don't hear any like thump or anything, and they just hear a mother screaming for her life. And she goes, "Oh my God! Oh my God!" And now there's like kids
Dude,
crying,
did someone-
dad's
oh my
crying.
God.
They go over there, and there was a big Canadian goose that they were feeding at their family picnic, and it splat the fuck. There's blood and feathers all over the family,
Oh my God.
and this fucking family
dude,
was
geese are
ruined.
so like family oriented.
At least it was.
You thought a kid was gonna die or
Yeah.
something, huh?
Yeah.
At least it wasn't a kid. I honestly thought
It was a
kid.
goose kid.
When you
Yeah.
said goose, I honestly was relieved. I'm really
What
relieved.
what a silly goose your friend is.
Yeah, what a bitch for yelling so much. Fucking calm down, dude. It wasn't your kid.
I like how now
Should've
you guys
been
are
your kid.
okay, and then you shit on it to make the story feel better.
Yeah, fuck them, dude. I thought it was a person. Humans first, baby.
Stage is,
Humans first.
I got
then
you. I got you
maybe
going for a little bit.
dogs, Then maybe cats.
I got
Just
you guys.
kidding,
I
don't
got you
like
guys revved.
it. Yeah, dude,
I
that
mean-
was crazy. I thought it was like I thought like you killed a kid.
the goose was loose.
It was. It was loose under that rock for sure.
Dang.
Now, all right, we have to. I guess a couple more things before we wrap up here, but we didn't ask you your favorite comics yet.
Like in the scene that we do.
Dude, what? Your favorite comics in the scene?
Yeah.
Besides me, no. Tell us who you hate in the comedy scene.
No.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that.
Don't.
It's not good to hate anyone.
No, it's okay.
Let's just say his name rhymes with Eric Graff. No.
Yeah, that guy's got a small, fucking huge dick.
So
Skinny.
Fuck that huge
His,
dick.
it looks like his dick would be skinny. Skinny
yeah.
but long.
Yeah, because you know why you say
Pencil
that?
dick.
I wonder what his dick looks like.
Someone fart.
No.
Oh.
It was Joey.
It wasn't
I
me.
regret
I
it
didn't fart,
immediately.
dude. If I fart, I
even
couldn't
if
even
someone
know.
farted, I knew he was gonna get closer to me.
I didn't farted, brother.
I think favorite comics are. Ooh, I love Bill Burr.
Bill Burr.
I don't care. He just rants now. He just sits on a couch and rants.
I love him, dude. He's very comforting. Like, I feel like he's just a good person deep down with anger issues. And I feel like I can relate. You know?
I really like Tom Segura's old shit.
Old shit, yeah. Now
really-
he's just like
when he had
wearing
hair.
jeans and being healthy. Fuck him.
When
Go
he
back
had
to being
hair,
fat.
I think he was great. But I wouldn't say, like, what, top 5?
Yeah.
Louis C.K.,
Yeah.
Bill Burr. Ooh, fuck. I really like old Dave Chappelle.
Old. Yeah.
yeah.
True.
And then,
Before he turned into Bob
you know what I like?
Weir.
Buddy Hackett. I really like Buddy Hackett. I don't know if you guys know who that is.
No.
I've heard the name.
And then he was on the Carson show, Johnny Carson show. He's done a bunch of like movies, and I mean he's dead. He's been dead, long gone.
They
But
got bended. They got bended over there and I fucked them.
You ever
He
have
bended and he bended.
you
Sorry.
you ever have a threesome?
Yeah, that's one of the questions.
and then Amy Schumer, of course.
Oh,
That's all.
yeah.
That's my
Sorry, we
That's
cut
your
you
answer
off.
to. You had a threesome with Amy Schumer.
No,
No, it's
she's
the
in my top
top
5.
five.
I would have a threesome with Amy Schumer. She's definitely.
She'd be like, "You ready to eat?"
I
my
feel like
ass
she
for
smells
Hollywood?"
like either mayonnaise or sunscreen.
Who would
Jared, what are you
Who would you Eiffel Tower Amy Schumer with?
A frozen Subway sandwich. No,
Is that going in her mouth or in her ass?
I'll Eiffel Tower Amy Schumer with Sebastian Maniscalco.
Yeah,
Only if he stays to his bits. He's like, bro, you see this fucking blonde eating my dick, bro? You see this fucking baguette in her fucking,
That's a
in
good
her
one.
fucking mouth?
Oh
So I
my
can be like,
God.
stop, Sebastian. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come in this big lady.
Oh my God! I'm gonna put on that extra light mayo.
Dude, there's a
extra room for cum.
There's a compilation on YouTube of every Amy Schumer joke that she stole
Stolen.
from someone else.
I've seen it.
Isn't that so funny?
I feel like though it's such
Just
a common
hack
thing.
shit
I
does
feel like
good.
so many people like I could tell you that like around here.
It's very parallel. What I've learned the word of being parallel. Like I've done a bit where it's been very close to Seinfeld.
Yeah.
Someone called me out. They were a Seinfeld fan, and I got mad because I was like, "How fucking dare you?" But lo and behold, I did. The guy who ran the mic was like, "Yo, no, that's a bit. That's from Seinfeld, and that's a premise." And I was like, "No way!" And he sent me the clip, and I did remember watching that, and I was like,
Fuck.
dude. And I was like, in my mind, I was like, am I gonna be a fucking hack, dude? Next thing you know, it's crazy because if I play my joke back and I played the Seinfeld bit, because I want to make sure, and it was close, but it was not as close as like the guy made it seem.
Yeah.
And then Jeff Antonio Robin Steven III, shouts out to him, all the names. He's like, listen, dude, comedy's fucking comedy. You're going to be very parallel to somebody, and they're going to think you took their joke.
Yeah.
And if they fucking get to you, then so be it. But as long as you know in your heart of hearts, you're not out here stealing jokes, you're okay.
Yeah.
You just have fun.
Yeah.
You know?
Sometimes it's hard to tell somebody. Like I never tell somebody if I think they've done something close to me or if I've been that's on Google unless it's a good friend of mine. Unless I'm
I agree.
Oh yeah. I've that one
You can't stop people from
can't
doing shit. Yeah.
Chickpea. Chickpea is a meme.
It's also
I'll tell people if it's a meme
Yeah, it's also very predictable.
sometimes.
And you got to stay away from the meme culture because I always think I'll be honest with you guys, I will save a bit, right? I'll save a meme or something I saw on Instagram onto my account thinking I will go back and workshop it into something. Mm-hmm. But then I catch myself and I'm like, I'm only doing this to make it easier as a comedian.
Mm.
Yeah.
Like the joke's there. And there's a picture of The Rock going like this.
Yeah.
It's like, I can easily do that on stage, but I've seen people do it on stage, and people know where the meme's from, one. And two, it's not authentic to them. Even if you're like, haha, yeah, chicks pee is squirt. And it's like, people know it's kind of similar to a meme or something. It's like, they know it's not coming from you.
Yeah.
So karma, how it is, it'll catch you in your tracks being, lazy as a comic. So, you got to own up to the truths of it.
Yeah, being lazy too,
yes
you
and
slut.
no. I feel like it happens, and sometimes it's on accident, and sometimes it's sometimes it's parallel thinking. Sometimes people have similar thoughts. Sometimes you don't realize, maybe you're not paying attention, but you're overhearing.
No,
it,
what's weird
and,
is I rarely make a song or hear a song I hear someone make that I'm like, that's pretty close to something. Oh, actually, never mind, that's wrong. I hear a lot of pop music all sounds the same kind of, but
you can also Google from Genius, the
Yeah.
lyrics website.
Yeah.
A lot of people have taken samples and tracks,
yeah.
either bought the rights or stole the rights and got sued for it. But
I don't know what I was saying there. I guess I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about.
a lot of people, history repeats itself.
Yeah.
Music, entertainment, fashion, everything repeats itself.
Yeah.
I wrote this really crazy song though that I think is original. It goes, "Blackbird singing in the dead of night." You ever hear that one?
Not the way you sing it.
What?
Yeah.
You
What?
make it sound like tiptoe by the window.
What type
that's
of
good.
what type of
That's
music
good.
do you
I
like?
like
So
that.
that's as high as I can go. You know that song though, right?
No,
Sounds like an old lady singing.
Tiptoe by the window.
I don't know that one.
You never seen that?
no.
It's
I
a
like it.
creepy fucking dude.
Oh,
A
that's
dude?
He looks like Weird Al Yankovic with gout. I don't know his name, but he's like a
Ugh.
giant,
He's seeping pus.
he looks like a giant child molesting fucking fiend.
He's
And
a hornball.
I don't know. I think he killed some people and then killed himself.
Dang.
But he was an artist. What were you asking me though? This is
Threesome.
Yeah. Have you ever had a threesome, or were you avoiding
have.
that question?
Oh, we knew you have, dude. Anyone who looks
You know
like a
what's funny is-
Stathy is
you know
gonna
what's
get
funny
that
is it's-
pasty
It's almost a 50-50.
That's pretty good.
It's
Yeah.
almost
That's the
a
best
50.
one you've done all day.
Yeah. Got that Stacy, but
It's 50-50. It's either a big front or it's really not.
No, I'm saying of our guests so far, pretty much it's been mainly no's. We went 5 episodes in a row of no's.
Some people tell you no, but they have because they don't want to be blasted like that.
They don't want to ruin someone's marriage.
Oh,
I
what?
share.
Yeah.
It's fun, dude.
Oh, so it sounds
Do you
like it's
share with
happened more than
dudes?
once.
You share with dudes though, like a boy's like, "Yo,
Why would I
there's
do
like
that?
10
That's
of
a lie.
us, one girl. It's actually consensual this time. Let's go."
No, it's always two girls.
2 girls, 1 Casey.
Well, not yeah.
Yeah,
I have
of
2
course.
dicks.
Yeah, one comes out of your butthole
I
when
feel
you
like
poop.
no, the 2 boys, 1 girl at FSU. Never in a fraternity. Tell me you're
That's
lying.
gay.
That's scary. That's also scary.
I have a conscience to know what's gay, even as a heterosexual. Like when people get, there's a line that you go where you're
Not
like,
that there's anything wrong with that.
So are you
That's
saying?
my Seinfeld.
Are you saying these?
what's
girls,
wrong with gay people?
Yeah.
What's the deal with gay people? They're not gay and they're not people.
Oh my god! You know what's funny is we have a
Yeah.
we have a part in Jeff's episode where we do a millennial Seinfeld thing. So like as I was laughing, I was like, oh my
That's
god.
what I was trying to do, but it really didn't
What's the
work
deal
out.
with pronouns? Who's they? Am I paying for 2 people? What's going on?
Oh my god! I like that.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, that's good.
You can make fun of
Am I
something
paying
and
for
be
2
like,
people?
damn, that might be a joke.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know?
that's good.
Yeah, let's make some fun of something else.
What type of music you like?
Yeah, what
Black History Month's tomorrow. You got anything?
No, I actually
You know what?
love. I love
You know
that
what's funny
month.
is
I love that
we
month.
tried to
It's my
do
favorite month.
we tried to do a Black History Month thing, but episode wise we couldn't get it to play out because these like schedules didn't line up. We were gonna do all black people all through February, but
To honor.
It should be like all guy black comics and Shannon in the middle this time.
that's a sketch we want to do. We have a sketch about me and the boys hanging out, and it's just me with like
just
2 black
cucking me
guys.
out. Cucking me out.
and then having been like
and
Joey
you're
get us
gaslighting
things.
Joey to be like, there's nothing wrong with it.
Get outta
You-
here.
yeah, being
you're
like,
crazy.
yo, pussy, make us
Exactly,
some
yeah.
sandwiches.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You're like,
We
and
just
you
need
hear
to find-
banging, and you're like, he's like, yeah, you like that? And he goes in, you're like, Joey, Tyreek's just fixing the batteries.
Yeah.
Relax.
Yeah.
Or it's something he's legitimately doing. Like, he's angling the desk, but he's saying, like, things you would say to
Yeah.
move.
Yeah.
It's funny. I like it.
we want it to be Drilla and I don't know who else.
You got to get somebody who acts.
Eric Graff.
Yeah, Eric Graff in blackface.
I think he'll do it. I'll think he'll do it.
You like that?
He'd be pretty
Do
convincing.
you like when I put my black penis on your forehead, Shannon?
Is that your Eric Graff impression?
I know, it's not good.
We've talked
That's-
about Eric
You've
so
had
much.
so many good impressions, but your Eric
What's
Graff
the
impression-
deal with Michael Jackson?
Oh my god!
So he
That- I
comes
would
up
You
think
know who
with
that
like-
is.
I don't care.
that's Dan Weiss.
Dan Weiss.
Dan Weiss. Dan Weiss is like an easy accent to impersonate, I guess, because his voice is so unique. You know, it's like I love him though. I know it's like a divisive topic.
He's got a gift.
I love him. I fucking.
It's very special.
He's one of my favorites. I like laugh still at the same set that I've seen. You know, like I love it.
It's a sweet point.
So.
Sweet.
But we should wrap this guy up.
Has it been an hour?
We're gonna
So
tuck you in.
Okay. So it's threesomes and now it's off to bed, huh? Oh, this is how you end it out?
That's how we end it. We're gonna tuck you in.
Oh, you're doing the music.
Oh, do we have a lullaby
Now when
for you?
my balls were already warm enough, now I got a cozy blanket. Some...
Yeah. Now you have you got double heat. We're killing them babies. Babies in the balls.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, technically I think. Yeah. Warm balls, not good.
I need to start going to bed with ice packs on my dick. That'd be nice.
Ice sack. Yeah, make like a special sock that like forms around balls. Sell it in
Can
small.
you put the sippy cup over there?
Sell it
Thanks,
in
Dad.
small, medium, and large.
Welcome, son.
Tight, saggy, and grandpa.
Tight saggy and
Sponsor
grandpa.
her,
Are you
folks.
my dad?
Put those ball sacks.
Are you
on.
my dad? Well, thank you for having us, Casey. We really appreciate you letting us in your bed at your house and doing all this stuff for you.
This
Anytime.
Is,
Yeah. Thank
this
you.
is Casey Graves. You can follow him at Casey Graves Comedy. What do you got coming up?
I got 5 shows in February.
Hey.
Off the Hook Comedy Club, which you should do.
Cool.
I can send you the guy to talk to. It's a good time. That's in Naples. I got the Improv on the 20th. Sad Man's Comedy, February 8th in Boca. A bunch of other places. Lemonade. That's lemonade in Spanish for you fucking bigots out there that don't know. No,
Learn
that's
how
in
to
Miami.
speak the language.
Yeah,
Lemonade.
Miami, Boca,
Illuminati.
Naples, Dania Beach Improv. Follow my podcast, Serving Sunshine, with my buddy Nicholas Wutcher, and we talk about, how nice it is to be outside, and it's fucking nice out. Yifno, the brand.
Yifno.
Lil Yiffy. Lil Yiffy
And,
got that big dicky.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Cool. All right, we've got our song for you. We're gonna wrap it up here. All right, ready?
Brother, we love you.
Casey, not like Casey Anthony.
But I put you in your grave.
Casey, he's got a dick in his ass.
God can't save me. I've been praying to the Lord.
Casey,
He be sucking little boys.
like Kevin Spacey. Thank you for joining us.
Let's start the show.
Tune into our OnlyFans.
That was good.